Good morning. Happy Sunday. I hope you are good. The sun is trying to shine, which is great news. So I am here to tell you about day 2. So day 2 of Walk the Talk. I won't recap every day, but just to remind you that I am going to tell you every day about something which I cover through my programs, and I'm going to tell you how I live that so that you can sort of see it in a real example. So today the topic is being yourself. Sounds really easy. Well, who else can you be other than yourself? But actually it's interesting because we've all got lots of roles and we all perform them at different times, some of them simultaneously, and there are certain expectations in our lives and in just the world around us at times, which can mean that we try and be something else. And at times it's totally appropriate that you let certain people see certain sides of you, but then others you don't. And actually, as part of the coaching program, I really try and get people to connect with who that person really is, because when you wear lots of hats, it can be tiring. It can be a strain to decide on who you are with those certain people. And when you put yourself in a new situation, how do you know which of those people to be? So the absolute easiest way is just to be yourself, because when you're being yourself, it comes naturally. It will show. You'll just be you, and the right people then will come towards you, so that you feel like you can then be more of you and more of you and more of you. And that's something which can come in time. It can come in with experience. So today I've been out for a run, and here I am doing my live. I'm in sweaty lycra, and this is part of it for me. So lots of the lives that you've seen are me sitting in my desk, having my hair done, showered, makeup on, and that's the professional me. That is the right, I'm working now. This is how I work. And there's another part of me as well, which is this person. It's I like to get out in the fresh air. I like to do my exercise. So how am I really living it? Well, the persona that I thought I needed to be when I worked in corporate jobs is not the persona that I really am. So this is a real one to kind of bring this to life. So I have 2 tattoos, and I chose those years and years and years ago. They're both in places that it's very much up to me who sees them. So one is on my tummy and one is on my back. So that and I made that decision at the time very consciously, so that when I was dressed for work, then it would look like I had none. Now, I for years have wanted another tattoo, but I didn't. I had that dilemma in my own mind of saying, no, I can't, because it's not the right thing to have. It's not. You don't see people sitting in boardrooms with tattoos, and I'd got this story in my head that I would be judged if I did that. So I put it off. So then for my 40th birthday, I said, you know what? No, I'm going to do this, and I'll commemorate my birthday with having a really special tattoo. So this one on my wrist is what I had. So each one of those hearts represents the 3 men in my life, my husband and my 2 children. But I was so nervous about both telling people close to me and also going to work and sort of, letting people see it. The truth was, it made no difference whatsoever. The truth was, that was totally just a story in my head. But that, there's lots of examples of that. So the other great one is I dyed my hair purple, and I mean really, really vivid, root to the end, whole lot purple, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. But the day after I did that, I got approached by an agency to say, we've hooked up a conversation, an interview for you for another role. So I immediately panicked and ended up kind of getting one of those spray cover-ups. I pinned it all up and hid the ponytail, and then sprayed all the rest to cover it up. I was suppressing who I really was, and that's not right. That should have sent the kind of warning signals to me, but it didn't, because I was living in this story of I can't be totally me because I'll alienate people. I'll stop the doors being opened. I'll stop the opportunities. The reality was that I was doing that myself just because of those external factors. It's not about the external factors. So how I live that now I am me, and you know, you're seeing me now unpolished. You know, I don't have a book of notes with me. It is just me talking to you. So, you know, I can be me now. I can live that. Of course, I have different roles. I'm a mum, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a coach. I'm also a fitness coach, and the person that they see is very different to the coach that will sit on a one-to-one and coach a client. But that's right, because it calls for a different level of energy, but it's still totally and all of me. And I live that now with such a pleasure that I can be that all the time, as opposed to trying to conform. So think about the roles that you perform. Think about what stories you've got going around in your own head around, well, I need to be this then, and I need to be this then. And if you're creating those stories yourself, that's kind of because there's something further in you that you're not ready to be all of you all of the time. So that's my example for today. I hope that resonates. If you didn't catch this live, please watch the replay. Kelly, it's lovely to see you. Good morning. I'm going to go in and get some breakfast and a cup of tea, and I hope you all have a great Sunday. See you soon. Bye.